guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jackie for those of you that are new here. So I have created this dark, edgy snake look back in July, and I just finished up school for a bit, so I finally had time to sit down and edit this video. It all kind of worked out in the end since spooky season is coming up. So the first step I did was spray myself with an e.l.f. setting spray to give myself a wet base for the loose highlighter that I used. The highlighter I used was Gold Dust by LA Colors. Then I created some faux tattoos of roses on both of my shoulders using the Wet n Wild liquid liner in black. I absolutely love the look of symmetrical tattoos on the shoulders, even though my outlines were definitely not symmetrical at all, but I tried my best. Staying on the theme of edgy tattoos, I have also been loving the look of red ink tattoos, so I painted a red snake across my chest. It kind of goes in between and across the roses using the Mayron AQ palette. I love these Mayron paints. I use them for almost every single look that I do that requires body painting. And to add some shadow to the snake, I used the burgundy brown shade from the Artistry palette by Morphe. Then I added a few details on the snake, like the eyes and scales, using a variety of Mayron paints for the AQ palette. Then to make the highlight pop on the snake, I did add some gold leaf by Michael's Craft Store, and I just used some lash adhesive to make the gold leaf stick on a lot better. It was a little bit difficult to do this, especially with a fan on. I felt like all the gold leaf was flying all over the room. And for the eyes, I prepped them using the P. Louise base, and then I used the same Artistry palette by Morphe, and I picked up the red shade. I'm so bad with shade names, I have forgotten them. So sorry. I packed the shadow on and then I lightly blended it outwards, keeping it really simple. Then I used a flash palette and I picked up the cream gold shade to add a line as an accent to the eyeshadow look. I finished it off with a cat eye using the Wet n Wild liquid liner we used earlier. I didn't do much for my face base. I used the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation in bronze beige. Then I concealed my under eyes with the Hard Candy Concealer in shade Light. I also added a bit of blush by mixing the pink and red shades in the Artistry palette by Morphe. And for highlight, I used the BH Cosmetics Blacklight palette in shade Electra. To make my highlight pop even more, I picked up some gold leaf from Michael's craft store and I glued them on my cheekbones and a bit above my brow. I also used lash glue for this step. And to add more drama to the eyes, I did apply some dramatic red lashes that I hand painted myself using the Mayron paint. But they didn't show up well for the pictures, so I switched them off for an eyeliner lashes in the style JB. Then I dragged some black liner and gold cream shadow under my eyes to give me more of that snake look. For the lips, I did an ombre using Black Liquid Lipstick by Wet n Wild, and in the middle I used the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Milan, and then I just used my finger to dab out the lipsticks and to blend them in together. That is it for the final look. If you all liked it, please make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and make sure you have the notification bell turned on so you're aware of when my next video is out. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.